Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a comparison video of one of my favorite bright color palettes, which is the Urban Decay Electric palette, and a couple of the, well, not a couple because I only picked up one, and one of the Wet n Wild, I believe they are, what collection is this from? Like LA something? Venice Beach? Or Vice City palette. My blue already fell out and I'm very sad, but this is what Boardwalk Boozing looks like. There's 3 palettes in the collection and this was the one that I thought most matched the Urban Decay Electric palette. Let me get that out to show you guys. There are 8 shades in the $5.49 Wet n Wild palette. I believe it was $5.49, and there are 10 shades in the Urban Decay Electric palette. I believe this one was $49, I believe, so more than $40 difference. I did one eye with the Urban Decay Electric palette and one eye on the Wet n Wild palette. Can you guys tell which one? Can you tell? I'll get into that in the end, but I'm going to show you guys some swatches that I did. Luckily I was able to swatch the blue before it combusted. So just going, I don't even know if these have the names on here. No, these don't have the names on the palette. I think they had names on like a sleeve or the box. These don't have names either, but I'm just going to go over them. I started with the blue. This is the bottom blue shade from the Wet n Wild palette. This is the blue shade from the Urban Decay palette. The only difference is that the blue in the Wet n Wild one, as you can see, is a brighter blue. This one's a deeper, more navy blue, and this one does have glitter. The next 2 are matte pink shades. I think these ones are pretty much spot on. The Urban Decay one on the top just has slightly more blue in it. These 2 are the orange shades. The difference is the bottom one on the Wet n Wild palette is more of a true, I would say more of a true orange, and the top one with the Urban Decay does have glitter and has a little bit of red in it. The next one is the purple shades. The main difference is the opacity is a lot better with the Urban Decay one. This one is a little bit more sheer, but they both apply really beautifully on the skin. We have the green shades here. These ones are really similar. The only thing is that the Urban Decay one has glitter, but it actually shows off to be like a sheen. That's the difference. And the green one and the Wet n Wild is matte. Then we have the kind of yellowy, greeny electric shades. I guess they're all really electric shades. This one from the the Wet n Wild one is, you see that one's kind of like green and yellow mixed, and that one here. The Wet n Wild one is really patchy and flaky, and is really powdery. The one from the electric palette has shimmer in it, and then we have the 2 silvers as well. The Wet n Wild one is more of a gray silver. This one's, the Urban Decay, is more of a white silver, and it's almost like a silver glitter. The only color that did not, that I didn't have in this palette, the only color that I had in the Wet n Wild palette that was not in the Urban Decay palette was this yellow color. I did use the yellow on both because I needed something to transition into the orange. I didn't want to just go in with an orange. And then in this one there wasn't an, oh, they do have the names on the palette. The only one, the few that didn't have dupes were Fringe, which is a really popular color in the palette. There was no dupe for Gonzo, which is the lighter of the 2 blues, and Urban. So just 3 out of the 10 shades there were no dupes, so you do get that yellow. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer to take a look at the eyes and talk about how they actually performed on the eyes. Yeah. So this is the eye look that I created with both of these palettes, and I will go over which eye is which. This one is the Wet n Wild palette, and oops, Jesus Christ. And this one is the electric palette. I was actually surprised at how similar my eyes look. I don't think that really anybody would be able to tell that I used two different palettes at such a different price point. The only main difference that I can tell is honestly the silvers. This one is definitely more gray, and this one shines a little brighter, so I had to buff this one out in the inner corner a little bit more to make it look a little bit more even. But to show you or talk through what I did on my eyes, I took this yellow into the crease on both of the eyes. I then took the matte orange here and the orange with a little bit of shimmer here, which is called Slow Burn, and I put that into the crease. Honestly, you can't tell the shimmer in this side, so it's basically a matte orange with a little bit of glitter in it. I then took the Savage color on the lid, which is this matte pink here, and this matte pink here. I put that all over the lid. I then used a purple liner. This one's from Pixie. It's, what's the shade of this one? Deep Plum. I just took a Deep Plum liner into the waterline, and then I took Jilted, which is it almost transforms when you put it on. It looks more purple when you buff it out. It has a pink hue to it, and this one on the bottom, and then I smudged that on the lower lash line, and then I took the silvers and popped that into the inner corner. Now, swatching these do not feel the same as the electric palette. When I swatched them, I honestly didn't think that they were going to perform as well as they did. The blue was really powdery. I didn't have a chance to use that on the eyes. It didn't really go with the look. And the yellow is really powdery, and I thought it would apply really patchy, as well as this green. But I did put the yellow on my eyes, and I didn't have any problems. I don't think that the yellow has bad pigmentation either. I was actually really surprised. I did have to work just slightly harder with these colors. The Urban Decay's pigmentation is definitely better, and I'm probably going to have a little bit of maybe even staining on my eyes on this side. But I would say that if you don't have the Urban Decay electric palette and you are looking for really bright and bold fun shades like that, and you just aren't really willing to spend that price point, I definitely would pick up this Wet n Wild one in Boardwalk Boozing. This is a limited edition palette. I found mine at Walgreens, once again for $5.49, so definitely pick this one up because I'm really happy with the results. As you can see here, you're getting pretty much the whole entire Urban Decay electric palette with very little shade difference, and though it may not be as pigmented, they do perform on the eyes. The colors that I was able to use today, which I used 1, 2, 3, 4, I used 5 of the shades today, so a pretty good amount. So that is my review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe and let me know in the comments below what of these Wet n Wild palettes you plan to pick up, or any other suggestions for videos. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, one more thing. I'm loving these new lashes. Where are they? Where are they? Did I lose one more already? Oh no, right here. They're on the ground. I got this twin pack, I believe, in Generation Beauty last year that I never used. I'm not a big lash wearer, but I really love these lashes. I'm really into more natural lashes that you could almost think, is that hers? Is that fake? These are just the demis. They're 120s. I think I like these a lot better than the demi wispies. So yeah, these are like my new favorite lashes. I'm probably gonna buy more because I really like them. They were really easy to put on. Well, that's it, guys. Like I said, please subscribe. And yeah, that's a little review. Bye, guys.